One key role for you was removing unintended biases in the talent management process. Explain what this means.
Yeah, that really links back to that meritocracy, where you actually have to look at your various talent management processes and actually review them to ensure that they're operating without any bias, be it intentional or unintentional. I also believe that when we think about this aspect of bias, it's hard, because we have to understand that as human beings, we sort of naturally want to recreate ourselves in our own image. The sociologists call this homosocial reproduction, that any organization will just recreate itself in its own light unless you intervene. So you have to consciously fight against that. You have to constantly build skills. Just because people are aware that they have unconscious biases doesn't make them go away. You have to invest in the development of skills so that those behavior changes can occur.
Can you describe what an unintended bias is?
Usually an unintended bias is where you actually don't understand the frame that you're using as you look at a given situation or a given person. You automatically start making assumptions that have been programmed into you by your own life experiences, in some cases just the environment that you're in. And very often people are ignorant of the fact of even knowing that those stereotypes, those biases are there. So you need to identify them, and once you identify them, you need to consciously intervene and to fight against them.
What ways did you do that?
Very often it was by opening up the conversation for people to start exploring what was actually triggering their biases, and then for people to talk about the implications occurring to others when those biases actually were put into place. And a big part also is getting people to understand the importance of metrics and measures, and how that you just can't trust your superficial judgment. You actually have to look at the data as well to make sure that you understand whether things are being impacted both by conscious and unconscious bias.